Hey, it's Nisi, and welcome to Reinvent Yourself Support Group. Okay, so I'm so happy you're here. A very warm welcome. And so for the next now 9 days, we're going to be spending a lot of time together. You'll learn a lot about yourself. You'll be very, very shocked at what you learn about yourself. So, first, congratulations for taking this step forward. It's not easy. A lot of people think it is until they get in and they're like, whoa, this is not what I thought it was going to be. So a couple things I want you to think about and I want you to consider as a part of this journey, because I got to tell you, as some of you know that I've spent time with, worked with one-on-one, you get in these groups, you're all gung-ho, and a couple days go by, and then it's like, wow, I just lost a whole day. I just don't know what happened. So I want to share a couple things with you that I really think will help you along the way and will make you feel successful. So I really want you to take a different route than maybe you have in the past. And if you've taken this route before, I'd love to hear from you, to hear how did you do. So first thing is, I want you to think about small goals, really, really small goals. So many times we come up with these big goals and they're good, they're great, but we don't come up with the small ones to get us there. So the first thing foremost is think small. We're always saying, think big, think big. I want you to change that philosophy and I want you to think small. So, couple things, and I think I might have mentioned it in my note to you. If not, then this is new for you. Believe me, I've been there. So you probably see me on Facebook and you're probably thinking, oh, well, she's just got this whole thing figured out and it's probably so easy for her. You know what? So let's see, maybe about 10 years ago, had creeped up quite a bit. I had gained quite a bit of weight and I took it off and I've kept it off for this amount of time, just about 10 years. And it was over 50 pounds. And in your journey, it might be more, it might be less. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. When you are trying to reach a goal and you're struggling, it doesn't matter how much at that point in time, at that moment, what you're thinking about is losing it. You want to lose the weight. And so I'm telling you a little bit about my story because I want you to know I have been there. And I have done some things that I felt, you know what? I'm going to start reaching out to people and I'm going to start sharing this because I see your posts on Facebook. I hear your conversations with other people, and I know your struggle because I was there. So this is my gift to you to share some things with you that have worked for me, and I'm really hoping sincerely that they will work for you. Okay, so here we go. The number one thing I want to tell you about that I did that was just, it was just mind-blowing. It was like, I can't believe that something so simple could be so difficult, and two, that actually works if I do it. And that's the thing about all the things I'm going to tell you. They all work if you do them. If you don't do them, they're not going to work. So, number one, and these are not necessarily in order, but these are the things that really worked for me. The first one was consistency. And you might think that I mean consistency with eating well or eating clean, as we call it, or working out. I'm not talking about consistency in that way. I'm talking about consistency with showing up, as I call showing up. So we've got this group that you're part of. It's about 19 of you in the group. I want you to not look to the left or to the right. I want you to look straight ahead in the mirror and say to yourself, I commit to engaging, to showing up, whatever word you want to use, in this group every single solitary day. That is my commitment to myself. I want you to make that commitment, because that commitment of just showing up, you might think, what does that have to do with anything? It has everything to do with it. You got to trust me on this one. And I'm telling you, when you show up every day, it is holding you accountable, and you are more likely, like 80% more likely to reach your goal. It's just mind-blowing. Now, I have to tell you, even if you've fallen off, even if you didn't do what you said you were going to do, show up anyway. Show up and say it. You know what? Today was a bad day. I didn't get to do what I said I was going to do. You got to show up first and foremost. Second, the second thing is you really have to do the activities. Don't just come by and like. We've gotten so good at that. Oh my goodness, I'm guilty. You come by, you like a message, and you say, I showed up. No, you didn't. Showing up means engaging. So come to the group, see what's going on, post your message about what you're doing. If you can help another person, drop them a message, support them, motivate them, and you'll get that back in return. You know you will from me. I will be there every single solitary day for the next 9 days. So that's my second tip to you, is to show up and be engaged. First one, show up. The second one is engage. Really, really engage. The other one I wanted to mention to you is finish it. Just finish. You know your mom told you that when you were in school. Even if you're not doing well and you didn't do great at it, finish it. I did a certification recently, and I was so bad. You guys, if that was videotaped, you would have said that there's no way that's Niecy. And you know what? I got major kudos from the person who certified me, because I was so tired and I was so burnt out. And I finished it. I was like, there's no way. I'm finishing this. No way. And you just push yourself and you do it. You will feel so much better about yourself when you do that. So those are my tips. They're not at all what you thought they were they? And, a little bit about this journey over the next 9 days. I'm not making you go to the gym. I'm not going to give you some major intense workout to do. I think someone said to me once, oh, I'm scared of you. You'll make me do all these push-ups and all this. No, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little bit different. But you might not be really excited. It's all kind of stuff that you probably know, but you just really weren't quite aware of it. Not in the detail that you will be over the next 9 days. So I want you to think about that as you're going through. There's nothing exciting, and there's not going to be like this pink package that's going to fall out the sky, and you're going to have to do these backflips and cartwheels that you had to do when you were in high school. No way. We're not doing that. We're going to do some exercises that are a lot less intense. But the key is you have to, what? That's right. Show up and engage. That's what you got to do. And I'm going to teach you some things that will help you stay connected. So here we go. Here's your call of action. The first one is, I want you to get onto MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal, all one word. MyFitnessPal.com. It's free. You can't get any cheaper than that. It's free. And what that is that is a tool where you can log all your food. Because I'm going to tell you right now, newsflash, you think you know what you're eating? I'm here to tell you, you don't. You don't know exactly what you're eating. You will learn so much about yourself. If you're already on MyFitnessPal, great. Keep using it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. It's very nice to get to spend some time with you, and I'm looking forward to being on this journey with you, and we will talk with you later.